Hey, welcome to Reboot Your Profession. I am Nika Arnold Scott, and I hope that you guys are ready to hear from the phenomenal Erica N. Parks on how you can reboot your profession. Now, I've known Erica since middle school, so I've watched the transformation. She has already sold me just on her real life alone. So I hope you guys are ready and prepared. I hope you have a notebook and a pen because she's going to be dropping some diamonds. Y'all hear me? She's going to be dropping some diamonds today. And it's so important to me to be here today because I too have had to reboot my profession. I was a certified medical assistant for 17 years. I was that unfamiliar that she's going to talk to you guys about. And I really had to dig deep and stay connected with Erica because she has definitely been an inspiration, a motivation, a coach, all of that to me just in my rebooting profession journey. So I hope that you guys are ready. I hope that you guys are attentive. I hope that you guys are excited. Let me hear, woo, woo, we're excited. Woo, woo, we're excited. All right. So without further ado, I introduce to you guys Miss Erica N. Parks.
It's over. It's finished. Woo! I graduated. And then, after I graduated, I had to reboot my profession. Because guess what? For 38 months, I was chronically unemployed. So what I learned from that degree is it was a tool only to help me do all the things that I want to do. And so after graduating from University of Georgia and getting my master's in public health degree, again, I found myself chronically unemployed for 38 months. That was devastating. Imagine graduating, having work experience. Let me not forget my veteran status. They say they love us vets, right? Any vets on the line? Well, that didn't mean a hill of beans for me. Veteran status, master's in public health degree, plenty of work experience in the field. They told me if I got the degree right, I would be able to secure any position that I wanted. Well, as Maury say, that was a lie, right? So, let me tell you a little bit about what Reboot Your Profession is about. Reboot Your Profession is all about you, that individual, that professional, taking the skills that you have and transferring them. You're pivoting. You start at right, left face for y'all. So you're pivoting into another direction and to do something different. Whether that is you want a career change. A lot of people right now want a career change because guess what? We're in a pandemic. Some people have lost their jobs. Corporations have closed. They're not coming back. Small business owners are struggling. These are just the serious stats. So I'm going to share with you some stats I found that relate to why someone would be interested in rebooting their profession. So the unemployment rate for us, women, you women out there, the unemployment rate for women is greater than the rate for men in the COVID-19 downturn. So from February 2020, we had a 3.8% for all workers. Guess what happened in May of 2020? We're talking about a few months ago. 13.0%. They said that this is greater than the Great Recession peak, which was 10.6. 13.0%. Unemployment rate, greater for us, women. So I thought you might want to know that. So in Reboot Your Profession, this is all about, let me introduce you to that unfulfilled professional. One particular person that I look to work with in helping them transfer from being dissatisfied. That's what it means when you're unprofessional. Dead, just like this plant. You hate going to work. You're calling out. Your stomach starts aching when it's time to go to work. That's an unfulfilled professional. So I ask you, if you're on the live and you are an unfulfilled professional, does this make sense to you? Is this the state that you can relate to? Don't be ashamed, because guess what, ladies? I was here. Remember, graduating, being unemployed, I was here for a moment. I had to get out of that thing. Sitting at home, typing, send and submit, to send your resume off, get a generic rejection letter, going on numerous of interviews, right? Feeling like you're on trial. Forget that. So, the unfulfilled professional needs help in rebooting their profession because they're dissatisfied. They thought about a career change, but they're scared. So they need tools to teach them how to network. What I like to call net weave. Networking is you helping me. But net weaving is mutual. It's give and take. You see, if I am your friend and you're in my inner circle, and we have worked together and we have done many things together, when we're net weaving, anybody that I introduce you to, like Nika, for example, that introduced me, you automatically have the credibility that it took me to build for years. So that's why you want to net weave when you're trying to reboot your professional, when you're unfulfilled professional. The next type of person, you may say, that's not me, I'm not unfulfilled. I know what I want to do. Good for you. You rock, sis, because a lot of people don't know what they want to do. So the next person is, I got to bring her in closer. You see her? She is my dream chaser. She is my dream chaser. What is a dream chaser, you may ask? A dream chaser is that individual that understands what it is that they want to do. Guess what? They have identified their purpose. We heard about that a little bit this morning from one of the speakers. The dream chaser has identified her purpose. And so she's ready to move forward. But guess what? She still needs tools. Many of times we may be unfulfilled or we may be a dream chaser. We don't have the tools. And as a business owner, as a professional, you must have systems in place to help you thrive. That action plan. You know, we go to these parties and do these vision boards party. That's cute, sis, but guess what? It's not enough. That board does not move unless you move. So you got to have an action plan put in place. And you got to identify, what tools do I have in my hand? What is not in my hand? And how do I bridge the gap to get that? I want to switch careers. Well, what does that look like? I don't have the connections. Well, everybody's at home. How do I get them? Social media. You have a LinkedIn. I hope you have a LinkedIn. You have all these connections you've been connecting with. Are you going to start connecting with? You send them a message. In Reboot Your Profession course, I show you how to send them a message to get that response you want. What you want is a FaceTime like this, because nobody's really meeting you in person. So you want to do a Zoom meeting, you want to do a coffee conversation. You want to do 15 minutes. You want to ask them for 15 minutes, because guess what? If you come with a plan, the plan I'm going to show you how to put together based on your goals, I'm going to give you more than 15 minutes because you showed up ready. That's the goal, showing up ready. So you may say, well, I'm not unfulfilled. I'm not a dream chaser. Maybe you are over here. You're my innovative thinker. Oh, I love innovative thinkers. I am one myself. But as I said, I've been in all these seats, so I know how it feels to pivot out of each one. The innovative thinker is the person that has all the ideas. They have the purpose. They have a little bit of the plan, but they need to pivot. Maybe they need to pivot because of COVID-19. They're in the Mary Kay business. They're in Primerica. They're in paparazzi, or whatever it is they may be doing. They may have started something grassroots. And so in doing that, they need a system to help them to network and net weave with other business owners, to collaborate and do do events like this. That's what it's all about. You want to be an influencer. It's great to be an innovative thinker, but you want to advance into an influencer. So one thing about the Reboot Your Profession course that we're talking about here is going to help you do all of that. No matter if you are unfulfilled, my dream chaser, or innovative thinker, you're going to do that. And why would you want to do that? Here's why you want to do that. Times are changing. And because times are changing, you must change. If you don't change, guess what, my sister? You will be left behind. And so in my course, I promise that I will help you with my net weaving system, develop strategies for you. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about some of the milestones. You will learn to assess and build your self-confidence. Nothing matters. That business is not going anywhere. You're not going to get an interview. You're not going to take your business to the next place if you are not confident in you. You have everything you need in you, but you must know that, and you must be confident in it. And so you must leap, because every time you leap, guess what happens? You build more self-confidence to go forward. And so entrepreneurs are those people that do it scared all the time. And you may say, well, I'm not an entrepreneur. Professionals are the same way. That's why they're able to pivot to become an entrepreneur, because they take that leap of faith and step out on what it is that they've been dreaming about doing, whatever it is on their vision board, and they go for it. Another milestone you will get, if you don't know it, never done an elevator pitch, I'm going to show you how to craft it. What is it that you want to do? Who is it that you want to serve? All those things. But I'm going to show you how to craft it in 3 sentences after you go through all of that so that it's perfect. Notice, when we did networking today, because I went in there intentionally to see what does that platform look like. By the way, I love it. If you went in networking today, did you see the timer to the left? Notice you had 2 minutes, right? If you didn't know what to say or what was going on, your time was running out. And it wasn't 2 minutes for me and you. It was 2 minutes total. So you had to be on point. That's why you need an elevator pitch. You may be in my presence only for a short minute, and you got to hold my presence, and I have to hold yours. Another thing you will learn in here is how to develop SMART goals. A goal without a deadline is a wish list. Let me say that again. A goal without a deadline is a wish list. Every goal has a deadline. You continue to move forward. You take a moment to celebrate, but you must have deadlines to your goals. And so when I show you how to craft the customized action plan that I use, you're going to set deadlines based upon what's in my hand, what's not in my hand, and how do I get that bridge, that gap? What do I need? What does it cost? So resources, all those things, we have to think those through. Because if you're an innovative thinker and you're trying to take your business to the next level, you got to know how to scale. You got to know numbers. You got to know strategies. They're not just going to show up because you build it. Whoever said that was lying. They don't show up because you built it. You got to go out and find the people. And it's so easy to find the people now because we have everybody at our fingertips. And everybody is online or learning how to get on there. Another milestone I would teach you in my course is you're going to learn how to research. There's nothing like showing up for a conversation, whether it's Zoom or whether it's on the phone after you have found that person on LinkedIn that you want to connect with. They've given you the time. Before you find them, well, before you set the appointment, you need to have done your research. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You must be able to break the ice when you meet with them. You must be able to know how to be engaging. And where are they sweet spots? That's what I like to call it. What is it that we have in common? When I say sweet spots, I'm talking about Paula and I worked together at Fort Jackson. And we were a part of the Professional Mentorship Network Female Forum. So when I got there, I was just volunteering and helping out, filling in for one of the pregnant female officers that went on maternity leave. Paula was already engaged. So the following year, I was president-elect of the forum. And Paula was on the board still until she transitioned out of the military. But look what happened. Notice what I just said in that story. I got here today because of that net weaving with Paula. We've been net weaving when I was in South Carolina, and we're still net weaving now that I'm back in my hometown, Atlanta. Those are the relationships you want. When she got ready to have her conference, she reached out to me. Why? Because she knows my work ethics. We've worked together before. She knows what I'm going to do, how I'm going to perform. That's why you want to net weave. You want people to be able to vouch for you. If somebody asks them about you, or something comes about, you want your name to be at the front of their minds, right? Yes, you do. So the next thing I'm going to teach you in the milestones So on the fifth milestone is how you will learn social connections and assess them so that you can identify where you want to go. So looking at their profiles on LinkedIn, looking at where they've worked, this helps you to craft that meeting you're going to have with them. There must be a reason that you want to meet with them. Please stop connecting with people on LinkedIn just to connect. You make those numbers work for you. Get to know them. Get to know them. You should not be asking to get in somebody's connection and network on LinkedIn if you don't have a purpose. Your purpose leads to your goal. Your goals lead you to the resources you need. People are part of the resources. The most number one thing in resources are people. And so your goal, your purpose leads you to your goal, to the resources, which include people. And doing that, you're going to be able to identify what is that you need from the people that you're looking at. What is that you want to collaborate with them on? What can you give them back in return if you can't pay them? Those type of things. That's what you want to do. Is this helping you all? Let me know. Yes or no? Tell me if this helping you.
Yes.
So that was the fifth milestone. The sixth milestone is you need to learn how to form new relationships. We're scared. We're scared to death. Oh my God, I don't want to talk to her. Oh, I want to ask her something, but I'm scared. We got to be self-confident. Be self-confident and go forward. I'm going to teach you how to craft that message. And ladies, it's easy for us, but be real. Be real when I say this. We always see other beautiful women with nice earrings on, nice hair, nice makeup. That's your icebreaker to break the ice when you see her, whether it's at the gas station, the grocery store, wherever you may be, right? Use that to your advantage and pivot from that. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. The seventh milestone is you will learn how to prepare, conduct, and develop open-ended questions. That's very important when you are meeting with someone for the first time, trying to build rapport. Remember, you've done your research. And so from your research, now we're going to craft those questions so that we are not wasting their time or ours, because time we can't get back, right? The eighth milestone in my course, excuse me, I should brought some water. The eighth milestone in my course is follow-ups. This is where people drop the ball all the time. The fortune is in the follow-up. You must follow up with people. If you tell someone you're going to call them, follow through. Now, I remember, just a short story. Paula reached out to me. There was a lot going on, but I remember. And I reached back out to Paula. I want to follow up. I do want to be a part of this. That's why I'm here today. Had I not followed up, I would have missed the opportunity. And this is what happens when we don't follow up. We don't know what opportunities are in our hands that we're letting just fly by our hands. You don't want to do that because you don't know who you will be exposed to, who you will meet, who wants to meet you, how you can work together, continue to advance. Remember, netweave, give and take. So the fortune is in the follow-up. Always follow up. Use your phone. I have in my phone, I have me in my phone. I'm what I call a texter downer girl. So what that means, I text myself. I have ideas all the time. I meet people. I go to me in my phone. And when I go to me in my phone, what I do is I text myself, whatever that thought was, whatever it is that I'm trying to remember. So later on, I have that. And this helps you a whole lot. So use that. That's a nugget. Put your phone number in your phone. If you don't have it, text yourself. You're always on the move, going different places. We lose cards, but guess we're not going to lose. We rarely lose our phone, right? We always have it with us. You say you're going to meet with somebody, someone say call you, open your phone up, mark it in the calendar so that you will not have a conflict, because you will if you don't. Your phone is always with you, so you want to use it. All right? How are we doing good on time?
We have about 2 more minutes.
All right. So, ladies, I hope you enjoyed the brief overview I gave you about Reboot Your Profession. So the N stands for in NetWeave, network with a purpose. E, elevate your brand. That's you, sis. You are the brand. You're the first brand, not the logo, not the product. It's you. They're buying you. If they're not buying you, they're not buying any of your products and services. You are the brand. T, train your mind. Being confident. W, Work intentionally to increase and enhance your performance. If you were a session speaker or a speaker today, because I'm going to do friend Yanika, I'm asking, how did I do? Tell me, be critical. Don't tell me the good stuff. That's how we get better. Critique yourself. E, engage and collaborate with your perfect brand connections. Those are the people I told you you will find through social media. A, your activities matter. Be intentional. B, validate your efforts. And last thing, E, excel professionally. I'm your girl, Erica M. Parks, the Net Weaver. Thank you so much for coming. If you're interested in anything that I'm talking about, please take a picture at this time for yourself. Thank you so much.